Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Everything's Jazz, where everything is about me. Duh. And y'all, I want to give y'all a little mini update. So for one, see this? My phone is broken. It won't cut on. So I'm currently recording off an iPad, y'all, that someone was so kind enough to let me use, but I really do need my phone back. So if anybody happens to live in Columbia, South Carolina and can fix a phone, drop a comment, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to see it. But that's if I'm lucky enough to have someone come across this video that doesn't mind fixing a phone for me as a favor, y'all, because I can't pay. I'm poor. I think it's the battery, and I think it's because I have an old phone. This is an iPhone 12 Pro Max, so it's very old. It just went dead, and then it started blinking, and then it just never cut back on. Before my phone even broke, y'all, I was so emotional, and I kept crying almost every day. And I wasn't really sure. I knew the littlest things was making me cry, but I just wasn't sure why I was so sensitive these last few days or this last week or so. Of course I did a reading, y'all, and I asked my cards why was I so emotional before my phone broke. So I'm gonna read y'all my journal entry that I just did. I was feeling more sensitive than usual, and the tears first started when I took the practice test. So I took the practice test, and the person who administrated my test was proud of me and proud of my score. So the person was scoring my test, and as they were scoring my test, they was like, "You must read books." And they said that because I did good on the part of the test that involves knowing what words mean. When he validated me the way that he did, it made me feel seen, it made me feel recognized, and it made me cry. Okay. So now I realize how overlooked and underestimated I've been feeling. And not only by everyone else, but by myself too. I'm very strong-willed, so I have a powerful determination to do what I want, regardless of what others advise or expect. People don't trust the process, so they start judging me before even seeing the results. I pick up on changes in someone's tone of voice, facial expressions, body language, and then I put myself in their shoes and I start to empathize by trying to help any way I can. Then I find myself carrying not only my own pressure that I tend to put on myself, but other people's too, while trying to keep everything together as life keeps piling on. Which leads me into a life of carrying other people's burdens, other people's responsibilities, until I reach a breaking point. Imagine quietly putting other people's needs before your own while you're drowning yourself, and you look up at the person to see a smug look on their face. When you're already starting to crumble beneath the pressure you've been putting on yourself, you start to doubt all the strength you know you have and start to believe the judgments of people who weren't even strong enough to carry their load themselves, and that's why they even put it on you in the first place. That's why I've been so emotional. I'm an empath. I care about other people, and my care for other people tends to put me in positions where I am now trying to fix someone else's problem while trying to fix my own problem, or not even having my problem fixed, but yet here I am trying to fix your problem because I can't help but feel your emotions. And some people will know that you're an empath and on purposely come to you crying about something just to make you feel bad, just to make you want to help them. That is how you know people are trying to take advantage of you. It's a difference if I walk into a room and I happen to catch you while you're crying, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? But if you come into my space crying, when I'm in a good mood and you come into my space crying about your problems, not only one time, not twice, but 3, 4, 5 times, now I know that you know what you are doing. You know that I'm sensitive to other people's emotions. You know I'm an empath. You know I'm a giver. You know I like to help. And that's why you're on purposely making yourself cry just to come into my face and I can feel bad. You get what I'm saying? So I'm already putting so much pressure on myself, and now I got somebody else to worry about because they want me to come and fix their problems. And then it be the people that you are asking for help that then turn around and is asking you for help. And then it's like, what makes you think I could help you when I asked you for help? That's what be throwing me and blowing me about people. Like, I'm the one asking for help. It's either you're going to help me because you genuinely care about me, or you're going to help me because you want something out of me. But it can't be both, and you need to pick one. All that acting like you care about me one day, then turn around, and now it seems like I need you to pick one so that I could decide how to move with you. I only fuck with genuine people. People who are genuinely doing things out of the kindness of their heart because they care, because that's how I move. Anytime I do something for somebody, it is not because I expect something back. It is because I genuinely care. I genuinely want to help you. I genuinely want to see the people around me happy, because if you're happy, I'm happy. Literally. It's either you're happy and I'm happy, or I'll be alone with my own emotions, so that way I don't have to absorb nobody else's emotions and nobody else's mood. I like to think that I'm a pretty confident person. I like to think that I have a strong mindset. But just because I am confident, just because I do have a strong mindset, does not mean I don't have days where I doubt all of that and where I feel like I'm not confident and I'm weak. You know, it's days that I tell myself that, like, Jazz, you're weak. So when I'm already having those days by default, and then I got people looking at me weird or gossiping about me behind my back, and they think that I can't tell or think that I don't know, that shit starts to just, I ain't gonna lie, like, these past few days that I've been emotional, it's been happy tears, it's been sad tears, it's been both. Like, when that person expressed being proud of me and he recognized my ability to, like, take a test, because, like, even though I've been out of high school for what, 6 years now, I still am pretty smart. And when people recognize that, that's a beautiful thing for me. Like, I think just growing up being only recognized when I look good scarred me. I'm so much more than my looks. Like, and me taking that test not only proved that to, well, it's not even about, well, I did have to prove that to myself. I'm not gonna lie. It's not about proving nothing to other people, but it's really about proving things to myself, because it's like I'll forget how smart I really am. I'll forget how talented I really am. I'll forget how beautiful I really am. Like, it don't matter like what you look like on the outside, is about the inside. And I'll forget all that. You get what I'm saying? And I'll start absorbing the opinions, emotions, or moods of the people around me who only care about how they look. They don't care about nothing else but how they look and how much money a motherfucker got. And when I find myself getting into that headspace of caring about superficial stuff like how I look and how much money I got, that's when I feel the most depressed. As long as I'm not focusing on my looks or focusing on money, I'd be so much happier. You get what I'm saying? But it'd be hard trying to just be the person that I am around a bunch of people who are not like me. And it's not too many people that's like me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have not, I might have one person in my life now that literally I be telling him, you are like the boy version of me. Now before that, I was about to say I don't meet too many people that's like me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't meet too many people that think like me. That's what I mean. So I don't even meet too many people that have an intuition. Like, some people don't have an intuition. Some people don't know how to follow their intuition. Some people don't know nothing other than looks and money. And that's just, I can't get jiggy with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't. If I'm around you and you gossiping about how much money a person got and how they broke and how, I just can't. I can't. Because for one, if you talking about somebody else like that, I'm gonna assume that you're talking to me like that. And if I'm having a weak day, if I'm having a weak moment, I will probably absorb the way you feel about me, and then I'll start to believe it for myself. But one thing about it, I don't stay in that space for long. I always come up out of it. I always come up out of it. Always. Maybe yesterday I was believing everything you were saying about me. You called me broke, you called me poor, you said I'm lame, I don't got nothing going for myself. You saying all that, and maybe I did believe it yesterday because I was already telling myself that anyway. So then when you started saying it, I was like, see, I knew it. I may have said that yesterday, but today, I'm standing up today. Today, I don't believe nothing that you're saying. You're projecting how you feel about yourself onto me, and that's all that is to it. And that's when I'm having a confident day. That's when I'm having a day where I remember exactly who I am. And I have those days most of the time when I am alone. When I am alone. Being around these fake ass people is driving me crazy. That's what it is. I'm telling you. It's not me. I am not the problem. It is these fake ass people around me. They are driving me crazy. And right now, I feel trapped. Y'all see on my past videos about how I cut off all my friends and all that. Gone. Nada. I get fake people up from around me. I get them gone. But sometimes it be these fake people around you who you can't get away from you. Or you can't get away from them at the moment. But you know what? It's not that I can't get away from them. It's that I keep letting them suck me back in. That's what it is. Because people do that flip-floppy shit to keep you off point. See, but people will talk about you tomorrow and then be cool with you yesterday. And then they have you thinking like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. That's what people do to keep you off balance. And I'm allowing these motherfuckers to keep me off balance. And that's the problem. When what I really need to do is listen to my intuition and separate myself from these people as best as I can. Because am I really trying hard enough? Jazz, are you really trying hard enough to separate yourself from these people? Are you? Because you can say no. See? That's the thing. You can say no, but you choose to keep saying yes. Oh, you want to come smoke with me? You want to come drink with me? And then sit and listen to me gossip about everybody and their motherfucking mama, even though that I really don't have room to be talking about nobody. But yet, here I am talking about everybody. And then there I go, sitting right next to them. Doesn't that make me fake too? You think I want to be a fake bitch along with you? No. But here I am, yeah. Because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Because I know that you're lonely and you want some company. So here I am trying to cater to you so you don't feel lonely, even though I'm lonely. And me sitting around you makes me feel more lonely. That's the truth. That's the honest to God truth. Me sitting around you, listening to you gossip, because that's all you like to talk about, is making me lonely. But here I am catering to you because I know that you want me to be around you because you're lonely. Here I am. Here I go making myself lonely just to make somebody else happy. Here I go demolishing myself, deteriorating myself when I know that I have goals and I have stuff to do. But here I am saying yes to, I'm not supposed to be smoking. That's one thing. I'm not supposed to be smoking. And everybody around me knows that I'm not supposed to be smoking. But do you think they'd be like, no, Jazz, keep your goals in mind. Don't let me influence you. Do you think they do that? No. They say, Jazz, come smoke. Jazz, come drink. Jazz, come gossip. Come on, Jazz. And there I go. Going. So, y'all, that is why I've been crying every day. And it's because I know better. That's really why I'm crying. Because I genuinely, like, when I scored the score that I made on that test, it's like, Jazz, you are smarter than this. You're wiser than this. And you know better. It's like my intuition is telling me, like, Jazz, these people are fake. But a part of me also wants to believe that, nah, they care about you. They're keeping me off balance, and I think they're doing it on purpose. Or what if I'm crazy? What if I'm overthinking it? What? Because they sharing a blunt with you, they care about you? But then another thing I realize is that some people will do fake stuff and then make up for it by trying to do something for you. You get what I'm saying? And then that'll make you think, oh, this person cares about me, but really, that's what they do in their family. You get what I'm saying? Like, stuff be habits from family. Like, if your grandma's the type of person to do something to you and then get you a gift, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna be that type of person that to talk about somebody, hurt somebody's feelings, and then just do something for them as a way to get back on their good side. See, that's the thing. People really want to be on my good side. People don't like being on my bad side. When really, if you're on my bad side, all you're gonna really get is distance. Or you might get a little, I don't know. I pop my shit on YouTube. That's one thing about it though. Like, you'll get distance, but I'll get on this motherfucker and pop my shit. So you'll also get talked about on YouTube, but I don't know. Well, I do know. I have great energy. I have a great aura. I'm a great person. I'm a great friend. I'm a great motherfucking girlfriend. I'm a great sister. I'm a great daughter. I'm a great granddaughter. I'm a great cousin. I'm a great niece. Okay? I'm a great person. So yes, I do know why people like to be on my good side. And another thing, I know people see my potential. I know people, the same people who want to sit back and judge you and talk about what you got in your pocket today, it's the same people that can see my potential. The same people, y'all can sit back and say, oh, Jazz ain't got shit today. But I promise you, they know what I'm going to have in the future. They know it. And that's why they want to stay on my good side. But, bro, you can't do something for me and then turn around and talk about me. And basically throw it in my face. If you going to buy me food and then throw it in my face that you brought me food, then bitch, just let me starve. Actually, no, you could still buy the food. I ain't gonna lie. If you want to buy the food, you could buy the food. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably my problem. I need to stop accepting things from people that I think are fake. Is that what I need to do? What do I need to do? Somebody tell me. Let me hear y'all advice. Let me hear what y'all got. What is it? Maybe I need more hardcore evidence. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't have enough evidence. All I have is a gut feeling that tells me, bro, I could feel it. Like, when I'm alone, I feel great. But as soon as I get around people, the energy is off. Like, the energy is just not giving pure genuine. It's giving, bro. My thing is, if you're going to tell everybody, oh, Jazz is broke, Jazz is poor, or if you're going to tell people that I don't have shit going on, don't forget to tell them how much you see me studying every day in my motherfucking books. Don't forget, if you're going to talk about me, don't forget that part. Tell them everything that I do, because people will talk about everything you don't do and then leave out everything that you do. See, that's what I feel like is going on. I am not crazy. How does these people have such strong opinions on me if you're not putting it in their heads? I don't be around these people enough for them to even know, for them to even have such a strong opinion formed about me. I don't even be around these people enough. But here go these people going hard like they know me up and down. Like they just know me. You motherfuckers do not know me. Y'all don't even know yourselves. Y'all don't even understand yourselves. So how do you think you can understand me? How do you think you know me better than I know myself and you don't even know yourself? At least I know myself. At least I can sit here and tell you what's the problem. I'm not sitting right here like, oh, I don't know. No, I actually know a lot. I actually know too much. Because, baby, once I get a feeling about somebody, I'll pull out my tarot cards, and my tarot cards will start telling me stuff. Baby, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? That's why motherfuckers need to stop comparing themselves to me. Stop comparing yourself to me before I really let you know something. Okay? You aren't, listen, and I mean mindset-wise. I'm not talking about none of that superficial shit that y'all care about. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about looks. I'm not talking about men. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about my brain. I'm talking about the mindset. I'm talking about the wisdom. I'm talking about the knowledge. I'm not trying to say I'm superior myself, but what I'm trying to say is, as a person who is always being underestimated, undervalued, looked over, as a person who's always being those three things, sometimes I do just want to let a motherfucker know that although I'm not telling you, you're really not fucking with me. Like, and that's how I really feel. I wish I could meet more like-minded females, but instead, all I meet is hating-ass bitches. So, y'all, that's the reason I've been crying every day. But ever since my phone broke, I haven't been crying. I've actually been feeling more free ever since my phone broke. Honestly, every time something happens to my phone, I pretend like I'm panicking. Like, I'll make myself think that I'm panicking, right? I tend to do that. Like, when my phone broke, I'm like mad. I'm like, just cut on. I'm getting all mad, but deep down, I don't want to admit it, but I feel happier without the phone. I don't know what it is about a phone, but that shit will that shit will bring you down. I don't know what it is. I don't even be on social media no more. But it's still something about having a phone that will... Let's end this video off on a good note, on a good, positive, knowledgeable note. I've officially read more pages than I have left. Okay, this is how many pages I read, this is how many pages I have left, which means I'm almost done. I'm excited because I have another book waiting on me when I'm done with this one. I'm on chapter 43, page 256, and it is 310 pages. So I don't even have that many left. Like, I could really zoom through this shit real quick. I'm gonna definitely be done with this book by tomorrow, and I'm so excited to start the next book. But thanks for tuning into my TED Talk. This is supposed to be a life update, but was it a life? I think this was a good life update. Was it more I had to say? I think that's really it, y'all. So thanks for tuning in.